thought industry was something which we had control over. Whatever we want to do, we can do in the industry. And she had to learn it in a hard way that that wasn't right. And no matter what your family does, at the say, you're an actor, you're the artist, you're the face. So that'll come on you.
Yeah.
Whatever they say, whatever they do, that
True.
comes on you. And now we've figured out ki, you know what, you're not from the industry. So don't involve yourself in the industry because you can't take so much. We're from Coog.
Yeah.
We don't have so much of a broad mind. So you guys live your life. This is your life. Don't let this go because this is not easy. You live a comfortable, happy life. If my sister wants to get into the films or, any industry later on, she still has a long way to go.
Yeah.
Let me do my thing because I am an artist. This is my life. This is my journey. Let me make my own choices. Don't try to control over my life because the world is not the way you think
True.
it is.
True.
It's so much bigger. It's so much harder. So I had to give that lesson being a daughter and being an artist.
Yeah, they do learn a lot from the kids.
They have to because the generation gap, the mentality and they're born and brought up in Coog, and Coog is such place that everyone knows everyone there, and that is just a small community. So the second you come out of there and you face the world slaps you on your face and says, you're nobody here. You're just like this small particle in this big wide world.
True.
So they had to learn it in a hard way because back in Coog, they have everything that they want. They have the money, they have, they walk out of the house and they're waving at everyone. They're those kind of people. But out there in the world, that doesn't happen. It's not graceful enough.
True.
So I had to teach them that, and they learned it now, and they're comfortable in their lives, and they're taking care of my sister. My parents are happy. Here I am as an artist trying to figure out my life and how I am about in the world. So yeah, it was a journey and a lesson for all of us.
One thing that I want to ask you is that when you talk about being from Coorg and being from a small town, when you made that transition to get into films, which is a form of art, there could be a lot of questions and apprehensions, especially when it's not a typical job. We are almost from the same generation. Like when I decided to do journalism because I was a good science student. So a lot of people actually targeted my mom and dad because they couldn't target me.
Yeah.
So did that happen with your parents when they allowed you to be who you wanted to be and what you wanted to be?
As in my parents, I think as far as I've heard from whatever they've said, that they've always been dealing with something like this. Because having a son in the family generally is like, okay, now there's someone to take care of the properties, but we are two daughters. We don't have any boy in our family. So they were always, said ki, okay, why do you just have to give your daughter out to someone else and all of that. That's the mentality. So today I stand as a son and a daughter to them. Thank you. So I think today it's come to the point where everyone looks up for the support that my family has given me, because all these years, 5 years from Coog, I've come to Bangalore, I've come to Hyderabad, I've gone to Chennai, now I'm in Bombay. So people are seeing this growth, and when people see me in the news and not personally, they're like, okay, she's also been able to do all of this because of her parents.
Yeah.
Because she has that support. And they get so much of respect and